look back and reflect on what this team was able to accomplish this season?
That's what I talked to the team about. That's what I was like getting on over here. I talked to them first of all, listen, go ahead and lose hard for 30 minutes like we always do, then let's move it along and really understand and celebrate what we accomplished this year. For me personally, I walked in the door not really knowing anybody in Arizona, hardly anybody in Arizona when we got there in February. And how we built relationships and created a culture within 1 year is pretty spectacular within the clubhouse. I mentioned to them how important it is that as we move forward, we go to spring training next year, we know exactly what we want to do and how we want to do it. And then on top of that, our young players have learned how to win on the major league level, which matters. And to get within 4 games of the World Series in your freshman year, it's not a bad thing. So, of course, we wanted to go further, and of course, it's highly disappointing. However, you got to look at the positives that are involved, and that's what I want them to really focus on when they go home, and they have a chance to reflect individually and as a group all that we've accomplished this year.
And all the way in the back in the center.
Hey,
Yes,
Joe.
sir.
2 questions. One, are you a little shocked that it was a 4-game sweep the way you were coming into the playoffs? And can you say a few words about Daniel Murphy?
Yeah, I mean, I did anticipate, more games than 4. I absolutely did, unless that we had won 4. No, you're okay. But yeah, it was the way it started out in New York. Their pitching was really dominating there, and when we got back home, I thought we would figure it out back home, but it just did not want to work out. They really, like I said, they smothered us early, and that's always a great game plan, and they were able to do that, and they kind of dictated the action based on that. Again, all the credit to them. Daniel Murphy, I've not seen anything like this, I don't think ever. I saw Bonds in the 2002 World Series. We did not want to throw a baseball to him as a pitcher. Right now, it's just incredible. Line drive to left, homer to right, or homer to center. He looks like he's going to hit the ball hard on every pitch. It's unusual to see a guy that locked in and that locked in at this particular moment. Again, credit to him. He was obviously a big part of their success, and you don't see that very often.
And right here in front.
Yes. What was your message to the young guys in the locker room after the game?
I was saying, I want them to understand and embrace all that they have done well this year. Just don't look at these last couple of games and focus on that at all. See how far we've come within a very short period of time. Understand the personal growth and the team growth that occurred. And also understand we go to spring training next year, we could just really jump right on it. We know what we want to do and how we want to do it. Off season, to get to stay in touch, that kind of stuff. But listen, man, I could not be more thrilled with the group. The one thing I mentioned, as of this morning, there's only 4 teams playing in the big leagues. We were one of them. That's pretty solid.